Mm. Alrighty, welcome to Gentle Stress Relief Yoga. And if you have your blocks, have them nearby. And perhaps we'll use our belt or strap today, so have that also nearby. And then let's start finding ourselves in a comfortable seated position. Just rock a little bit, feeling both sits bones. Move around. And when you draw back, pull in the belly and then press it out. A little mini cat-cow here, meaning you round and then arch. Just go one way and then the other way. Sit tall, press down on the left, hand to the side of the head, elbow straight out, press into that hand and push back. So you're still keeping your head straight up, but you're using the neck muscles. You're strengthening your neck as you press down. At the same time, grow taller. Release that, press down on the other leg. Left hand reaches up, elbow out to the side. Push against that hand and then push back. Grow taller. And then once you're seated, strong neck, strong body, hands are open, thumb and first finger together. Close the eyes. And we'll do the breath where you halt the exhale twice. So inhale up, breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, hold, and then 4, 5, 6, hold. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, hold. 4, 5, 6, hold. And again, inhale to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to 7. 1, 2, 3, hold. 4, 5, 6, 7, hold. Last one with me. 1, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, hold. 4, 5, 6, 7, hold. And then take 2 more breaths of your own count, breathing in and breathing out, recognizing as you focus on this breath, you're cleansing the mind because you're concentrating on nothing else but the inhale and the exhale. And after your second breath, stretch out your hands and inhale them up. And then exhale them down. This time, inhale them up and exhale them out. And press to the side, look to the left. Press the opposite way and glance away from your hands. Bring them back in, intertwine and press out. And up. And over. And over. And then bringing them down and take the right leg, which should be your front leg, up. Sit on both sits bones. Knee is straight up. Left arm comes up and outside the leg. As you twist, look over your right shoulder. Come look back front. Take your hand to the outside of this foot and first stretch it side, right to the side. Maybe open your right hand. Let's swing the leg over. And then bring it back. Cross the arms over. Pull it up. Bring this leg a little bit in if the knee is out so that you can put your right knee on top of your left for cow's head. Any tension here, take your block or blanket or towel or pillow and put it under. You can put it by the knee or further up by the thigh if that releases the tension more. Once there, let's bring that left arm up and over, and then the right arm around and back, keeping the shoulders square. So either meet those two hands behind you or just keep it here at your waist. Meeting or the waist. Now let's release the two hands. And using your blocks or not, depending on right now, your mood, your flexibility, let's take that left arm up and over, either towards the block or having your right arm stay on the block. Come back over. Come over this way. Or arm down. Or go all the way. And then let's open. Take your shoulders up to your ears and press them down. Release the legs and give them a shake. And then your inside leg, which will be the left in this case, so we're all on the same page, comes in front. Inhale your arms up and down. And then inhale them up, open, and bring them around. Left comes forward, right arm is up for the twist. Pull all the real estate in, making space and move. Look over your left shoulder. Come back. Let's take this leg out to the side, lift up. And then front, cross over, pull it out. One knee's going to come over the other, so I'm going to bring this knee in front of my body, in front of my torso, and then bend the left leg over the right. Same props can be used under the knee, under the thigh for your comfort. And the right arm comes up as close to the head as you can get it. Left arm comes around either the waist or reaching up. I don't want you to use a belt here. Some people do to bring the arms closer because I don't want you wrenching anything in that delicate mobile shoulder area. We can open the shoulders on our own just as much as our own body allows us. And then let go of those arms. And we'll tilt to the right. And tilt the other way. And then come up. Straighten out the legs, giving them a shake. Flex the feet. Let's do a forward fold hinge here. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, descend. Lengthen your spine to come up. Hands behind the hips, point the toes, straight-legged table. Press up, lifting up the hips. Bring them down, raise both legs up. Boat pose, you're still using your hands here. Let them come down. Forward fold on the backs of the hands. Come back up, roll over your hands, press them down, straight-legged table, sorry. Come on down, raise the legs up, and maybe hold it, boat pose, bend or straight. And let's take the legs down, loosen up. Gooey fascia. Give your legs a massage. If you have a block, you can do it with your block. If you've been immobile or this is the first thing of the day, sometimes you need to help the muscles warm up a little bit and the connective tissue as well. And then put that down. Pulling the knee in, lubricating the knee, in and up, in, up. Last one, in, up, step it across, pulling up. And we're coming to the side. Everything goes to the side. And this time we're going to reach forward for a forward fold. Now, as I reach forward, you can see my butt comes up off the mat. Press that down. That's the stretch. Press it back down as you reach your arms out. Feet are faced also to the left, and you're twisting your torso to the left. Walk on back, step back over, open up to seated tree, and inhale your arms up, and then exhale, let's come on down. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, descend. And then come up and stretch out. Left leg pulls in and up. In, up. In, up. Step across. Pull up. Turn to the right. Onto the right hip. As you reach forward, you're going to take that left hip down and reach to get into the body, into the stretch. And then come on back up. Now you're on both sits bones, take the leg across, if possible, at the knee or above into your tree pose. And inhale your arms up and exhale down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, descend. Pull straight, using your hands on the mat to bring yourself back up and shaking out the legs. And we'll come onto all fours. Spread out your fingers for cat-cow. Check your elbow eyes. Which are they facing? Shoulders over wrist. And inhale, you're back up. And then exhale to round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come to a neutral spine. Stretch out that right leg. Pressing back. Take it over to the left. And then twist to look at it. Pick it up and over to the side. Walk the hands forward. And once again, press your hips back towards your heels. Go back as far as you can. Maybe your brow even touches the mat. Maybe it doesn't. You're feeling this in the left quadricep as well as probably several other places. And then bring yourself back up. Hands once again right under the shoulders. And lift up. Coming up. Arms up above. And reach over. And then reach over the other way. Coming up, take yourself back down with the left arm. Right arm stays up and threads underneath, going away from your leg. I'm sorry, that was the right arm going away from the right leg. Release that right arm up, bring it down. Left arm reaches under towards the foot. Lift your hips up and take that right arm either to the shoulder, elbow pointing up, behind the back, or reaching out to the floor. Let's bring the arm up next to the face, and the leg comes back in, and we're relieved. Back in all fours. Maybe do a cat-cow here in between. Left leg stretches out behind you. And then to the right, beside you. And twist. Check out that foot. Take it over to the left. Hands walk forward as you press back. Come back up. Lift yourself up. Bringing the arms up, over towards the leg, and then over the other way. Come back up. Fall forward, right arm comes down, left threads underneath. Now you may not get all the way down, if you'd like. You've got your block, your book, your bolster, whatever you're using, and you can recline there. And let's bring that arm up and back, taking the other arm under towards the foot, recline, or come down to the ground. Lift the hips high. Decide what you're doing with your left arm. I like to try and bring it all the way around and open up. And then take it up and back. Come back to all fours and cat-cow and release. Coming up, curl the toes and find your downward facing dog. Head drops here. Let's shake it, yes and no. Loosening up the neck. Look towards your hands and walk up. Dangle here. Press out to rise up, and I'll adjust my screen. Go. Bringing the hands up and down. Right over left. Take them out, bringing them in and out. Left over right. Bringing them in, out, and up. Temple mudra. Bring the arms up, point upwards. And first, let's just tick-tock a little. Over, letting our body and back know what we're about to do. No shocks here. And then taller. Inhale up, exhale over to the right. Inhale up, exhale over to the left. Back bend, half swan dive. Widen the legs as wide as your mat. Hands, temple mudra back, pointing back. And then let the arms come up, pointing to the sky or over your head here. Down your back to the ground. Left hand reaches to the right ankle, right arm comes up. You can bend the legs, right hand to left. Come down, press up, and bring yourself up. Let's take a moment here in the mountain, standing still. You can close your eyes. And then we're going to come into chair pose. Once in chair, we're going to rock a little bit back and forth. So inhale the arms back. Exhale into your chair, pull them in. Press firmly so you can come up on the toes, back on the heels. Rock. Really flex those feet up and down and up and down. Let's sink a little further and then come into figure four. Right Ankle over the fleshy part above the knee. From here, hold your wrist to your focus. We're going to straighten up into figure 4 tree. Blue. Final inhale. And exhale. Take it down. Chair again. Inhale the arms back. Exhale into your chair and pull in. Rock. Sink lower, figure 4. Remember, keep that top leg flexed. When you're ready, straighten that bottom leg. Grow your tree and bloom. Let's come on down and side to side. Step forward, right leg, warrior 1. Inhale up. Gonna make that fist for the archer. Pull back. So you come into warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Shoot forward into your triangle. And then come back up. Bring your arms up back to warrior 1. Elbows out. Goalpost arms. And in, out, in, out, in. Keeping them in. High crescent. Take the arms up. You're going to rise up to your warrior 3. So I have my arms up, my leg out. Warrior 3. Let me go sideways to do it on the left side. Left leg forward, right one back. Warrior 1. Grip that right hand. Pull back to come into your warrior 2. So it's just an upper body rotation there. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward and come into your best triangle. You can take your blocks. You can go against a wall. And then let's start to come up, bend, back to warrior 1. And goal post arms. In and out, in, out, keep them in. Come onto the ball of the back foot, just step up for your warrior 3. And come out when you're ready, side to side. Let's come on down to the mat and take a hold of your belt. You haven't done the belt stretches in a while, and it's so important to keep everything as supple as we possibly can. If we get too rigid in our body, we might get too rigid in our thoughts. So let's take that right leg up. You've got your strap on the ball of the foot. Lie back down. And then open to the right. Now here again, you can make use of your blocks if you want to be able to release and you don't come very far onto the ground. If you've got a block or a big book or something, you can rest the foot here, and that allows you to rest and not strain and to open up in the inner thighs, in the inner groin area. So make it as high up as you need to just relax that leg onto there. And then let's pull it up across the midline. Maybe pull it a little bit towards your head. Take the belt off, and time to rotate the ankle one way and then the other. Bending up the left, press it over. And pull it all in. As you pull in, remember, press against, keep this active. So pull it in. You want to excite the abdominals. You can lift up your shoulders and head a little bit towards that package you've made. And then take the foot down and let both knees fall to the left, to the right, and you look to the left. Bringing them back up, straighten out that right leg. Put your strap onto the left and bring it straight up. Left hand's on top. Same idea, put something there for the left if you feel that would allow you to ease more into the pose. Otherwise, let's just take that leg out to the side. Make sure your right hip stays down. Bring it back up a little bit over that midline. Straight up. And the ankle goes one way and then the other. Bend up the right and fold it. Pulling it in. And then let's set the feet down and let both knees now fall to the left as you look to the right. Bringing them up, squeeze it into yourself, roll yourself back up. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take that energy into ourselves. Give it out to others. Collect more. Reach up for something beyond yourself and bring it down. Coming into the Z pose with left on top, right behind. And rock a little bit here. Come forward, stretching out that right leg into your pigeon. Once again, here, if you feel you're not squaring the hips enough, get your block or your towel or your blanket and see how it is under the thigh there. If that helps you square, Now, usually we have the front leg down. It's the back. You might feel your way up, and we want you to be able to square there. If this is super easy for you and you want more, you can bring the front leg parallel to the front of your mat, so you make a perfect square, and you can stay up on the toes, curling the ball of the foot for your pigeon, and either stay up or come all the way down. Sleeping pigeon. Let's bring ourselves up, turn sideways, curl around this leg here. Let it come down, bring the other one in, butterfly, and flap them up and down. The wings of a butterfly. Hold tight and come forward. And then come back up. Right leg is in front, Z pose, left is in back. Coming forward over your leg, and then stretching out that left leg behind you for sleeping pigeon. Keep the feet flexed. And let's come up. Once again, bringing them into butterfly. Pulling them in. This time, let's take this up and down and up and down, and then open them up. Bring the left one in while you keep the right one up. Come back out. Bring the right one in. And up once more each side. Left and right. Gradually let them come down so you're in a wide straddle. Coming sideways. Take your right arm out to the thigh here, and then your left arm over. And then come back up. Hug around. Left arm down. The right arm up. Come up. Right arm's on top. Hug around, separating the shoulder blades. Hands come forward and walk them forward while trying to keep the knees and the feet up. So lengthen here. Wherever you are is exactly perfect. If you can walk further, do so. Maybe bend a little bit. Bend the elbows and straighten. Bend, straighten. Easy does it. And then walk them back. Inhale, your feet come in. Final poses will be back bend, so we'll come onto our stomachs. So come onto your stomach. First into Sphinx. Elbows are right under the shoulders. Walk them out a little bit. Make them a little wider than your shoulders here. And then bring yourself down. The brow touches the mat, making that contact. And this time we're coming up, pressing up with goalpost arms. Lift them up. Goalpost here. And take them down and crisscross your legs. Coming all the way up, bring the hands down by the ribs and stretch up. Press back. And then inhale, rounding your back, coming forward, pressing up. If you wanted to try Shavasana in a different way, and if you have 2 blocks or want to use your bolster or whatever, you're going to put these blocks in a T formation. So lengthwise block goes about on your back, and the other part goes up by your head. Let me do it sideways again. So I'm putting one block, and there's the other. If it's too high and you find you can press them down. You want more? Bring them up. So let's see. I'm going to find that spot on my back to hold my back up. Nice, right there. This is for my head. I'm in an arch. You can see here, my hands open. You can always bring the legs up. See how that feels. Allow the heart to open. It's a heart opening pose. And close your eyes. If you hate it, simply remove the blocks and lie on your back as you breathe in and as you breathe out. If you find your mind is spinning, try the broken exhales that we did in the beginning, where after your count of 3, you hold the exhale and then release some more. Come out of this, you're going to press yourself up, off, bring the knees up, roll to the side. Take a moment, definitely for sure, on your side here in that fetal position. And then bring yourself all the way up. Come into whatever comfortable seated position that you want. Let's rub the hands fiercely together. Make them hot. Rub, 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 rub it. Go on and on and on. Keep doing it a little bit longer, as long as you want, as long as you can bear. These palms will get hot, and then you put it on and feel that warm energy onto your face. If you needed more, keep rubbing them more. And then take your 2 fingers alongside the nose, up through the brow, along the hairline, massage. sides of the neck, tap above that collarbone. And then they finally come together, and you are so grateful for that body, for yourself, for your time, that you turn in your fingers to thank yourself. And then from the divine in me to the divine in you, thank you for coming, sharing, and watching. Namaste. And have a lovely day.